Let's go. Reach out. I'm guessing it'll be kind of like a domain of some sort. Holy hell. Oh my god, how did this... Why would the withering be in the Ashvattha tree's dream? Regardless, we gotta get rid of the withering as soon as possible. It's gorgeous. I know it's... The music playing as well? It's alright, we got wanderers, so it's gonna be a piece of cake. The music playing is incredible. I'm gonna get all these guys at once. You guys were not in my way. I shot between you two. Yeah, this is a beautiful location. Oh, we're stuck on them? What was that? Why isn't it... Does it not work unless we kill them? There it is. Okay. So it works sometimes, but not all the time. Ah, no. Ah, no. Get out of me way there now. You weren't there before. But they have that power. What am I saying? They literally have that power. But I like you guys all being in the same place, I'll be honest. His plan was like, let's get behind him. Oh my god, Farazan, I tried to press the thing, but I think it was just like, it was mid-attack. That's my bad though, Farazan. You heal up there. Yeah, great. And like... They mentioned lonely Nara as well. Like the idea of the Nara being lonely. No? There it is. They mentioned the idea of the Nara being lonely as well, right?
Dare to mess with me? Not now.
So I wonder if it was a case of like, it was so long ago that the Nara didn't even like know how to be friends even like, or have like maybe much of a culture. Like it said many moons ago and the world was still covered in sand. So we have to say then as well, if we know like the story from like that, like, you know, the place was inhabited, or like there was like, you know, dragons inhabiting the land, and then like you know, Sumeru, a large portion became covered in sand. Does that mean that more of the world that we even know was covered in sand than like even some areas that we're in now?
Let's light it up.
Like that are all grass filled and stuff like this. They actually were like also covered in sand. I don't know, it's a pretty interesting thing to think about.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Perfect. Look how pretty this is! It's finally gone. All thanks to Wanderers. Let's go check out the tree, shall we? She always gives us praise, but look how pretty. It's so pretty. And even the lighting coming down as well is so gorgeous. Finally, we are here. Paimon remembers that we could see this mysterious tree in other Visara's dreams as well. Yep. In the distance. Remember, we could always see it in the distance. I'm sorry now, Wonder Paimon. Escaping the Marana has also corroded the Ashvattha tree's dreams. Countless black pests are corroding the roots and the tree of dreams in Sarva. I can feel Marana's hand shaking the dream to its core. I should have known it would have been the case when I saw Marana in Ashvattha's concourses before. Don't worry about this. It's okay, we fixed it easily, yeah. Piece of cake. Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, look at our headband. But what will happen here, will what happened here affect the Bija in any way? The Vasama fruits should at least restore some of its power. I'm counting on you, Nara Wander. Look at this on her headband! I understand. I didn't think it would be so soon, but I'm aware that I'll know what to do when the time comes. Just like the clouds know they must release the rain, and the rain knows it must fall. To ground seeds. Seeds know they must grow into big trees and bear lots of plump fruits. Again, we just talked about this, like, with the idea that, like, just they know what to do, like, the concept that they always know what to do. That they just have this idea in their head of like exactly what they're supposed to do. And it's been instilled in them for so long. Something's weird about Rama, yeah, but what's happening in this particular case? I was speaking to the Tree of Dreams, so you couldn't hear it. So it talked? Paimon's seen Aranyaka talking to mushrooms before, but people can't normally communicate with plants, you know. I see, I just learned something new. Thank you, Paimon. I love it. Even in this situation, they get to learn something new. Don't worry about Pisha. Nara, Wonder, and Paimon. Let's just leave the dream for now. Okay. Okay. Very cool little mission. The heart of our Ashvattha tree is glowing. Is that the Bija? It hasn't been easy, but Rana can finally be healed. Oh my god, look at this little guy. Huh? What's going on? Is something wrong? The Ashvattha tree has been corroded by Marana and cannot bear any Bija. I have to plant a new Ashvattha tree in order to help you. Okay. Won't require a long time to grow seed from a tree. Don't worry. The speed of the Ashvattha tree growth has to do with seed. The Ashvattha tree has given me all its power. With the Utsava fruit and our shared memory, you'll be fine. Thank you, the first Ashvattha tree. Thank you, Araji, Arama, and Arama. I will utilize your memories to rebuild the path between the new Ashvattha tree and the dreams. Again, appreciating the memories. Thank you to the first tree. It's so beautiful, the way they do this. Do you get the feeling that Arama's different now? Arama probably knows more. Probably remembers more. Has other memories in them now. I learned lots of new things. Figured out lots of new words and obtained a lot of memories, yeah. But rest assured, I'm still me, your friend, and I will help you for sure. I understand. So as long as you understand Narwanda, it's all good. Oh my god. Old Vanarana is sealed deep in the fane of Ashvattha. That's where we find Marana's avatar. What? He will imbue the land of Sarva with the viper venom until everything green turns brown. Every flower is withered, every book is putrid, every creature is dead. We must destroy it, only then can a tree is strong enough to produce the Bija grow, so we have to destroy it. Holy hell, the heart? The seal is over there. What? The heart?
Quit following me.
Oh my god. Nurse, you've lost dreams. Part 3 started. We to follow you. It's been really fully corroded by Marana. I have the power to resist Marana for now, but don't stray too far from my side. Yes, of course. Huh? You're flying too fast, Arama. Is that so? Sorry, but based on how you flow, you shouldn't be exhausted any stamina. Pi must be fully focused to fly, so it's exhausting. Arama just flied the speed of a Seelie, alright? A Seelie? In the ancient story, Seelies were a great race of wisdom and beauty beyond the pale of this earth. They traveled Nara and taught Nara languages and the philosophy of nature. A Seelie in the ancient stories. Man, we have to learn more about these Seelies. Like, we have to. They taught Nara languages and the philosophy of nature, and here I am doing, hello, it's me, Seelie. Beautiful. Paimon thought they were just large, annoying fireflies that lead us around by the nose. Seeds are just empty husks that race left behind. This is because they were born with a curse. If they fall in love with Nara, they lose their intelligence and strength, and their bodies will regress. There once... Look at this! Holy hell! There once a survivor of that race who was friends with the Lord of Verdu and the ruler of Valuka. Perhaps there are more stories to found in the Eternal Oasis. That's why we're doing the other quests. So the idea is that if we're saying they're once friends with the Nara, or sorry, if the Seelies were once friends with there was once a survivor of the Seelie race in the Golden Desert who was friends with the Lord of Verdu and the ruler of Valuka. Perhaps there are more stories we found in the Eternal Oasis. So we're going to be talking about, I guess, the friends that we know in the forest. Are we going to be talking about, say, like the goddess of flowers, Ruka Devata, and and King Deseret, right? Like, is that what we're going to be getting at here in terms of like, oh, they were friends? Sealy annoy me. Is there a reason you told us the story? Anyway, don't fight. No, I think all these are kind of like, yeah, I would like to hear it. Yes, you see, at their prime, the seals were probably faster than the storm. Plus, isn't Paimon tired? We can rest a while I tell stories about Sarva. Yeah. You know how to be evasive now, Arama. You've really changed. Anyway, this was our first homeland. Arnara used to live here before the disaster. Many Nara had visited us, so the Marana disaster. Holy hell. There's like new lore every second. 3 inscriptions of the remembrance are needed to undo the first seal. What the landscape here is a little different from our memories I received. I have a rough idea where they are. Anyway, Marana is very dangerous now, Wonder Paimon. I recommend we match each other's pace. Let me know when you're ready to set out. 3 seals, we must find 3 inscriptions. Remember, it's just the first seal. This is so troublesome. Why does everything have to be done 3 times? The rule of 3, I talk about this all the time. But this is crazy. We're going to get to see like the original home of the Aranara. Yeah, if Rue were here, Paimon sure he would have Arama become friends real quick. Oh my god, I mentioned a Rue? Rue? He's a friend of ours. You look a lot bigger. You look a lot bigger. I see. I wish to meet Nara Wonder, Paimon's friend. And Nara, who's friends with both of you, is sure a great Nara. You can say that again. But it's alright, the past and future will meet in Sarva. A day will come when I'll have the honor of meeting this Rue and becoming friends with him. Rue would love you guys. Rue would adore you guys. By the way, there are actually 4 seals in Prison Marana. The first seal is the door of Rana, which might be behind us. Let's go. It feels like there's so much to do. Let's get moving. Yeah, let's go.
Me. Not now.
Search for it.
Try to sense the memories within the inscription. First of all, this has been the Aranara's first home, but then I'm guessing that like like I said, the oasis that they're talking about, the desert, is probably where we're going to learn more about the Sealies then, and like how it was a race that was related to the Friends. And again, we're talking about the Friends that we learned about all together, right? Which is like, the idea of what the goddess of flowers, Rukadevata, and Lord Deseret. So I wonder, like, if that's what Golden Slumber is going to be about. We're going to see more of that stuff there. I hope we do. I hope we do. Try to sense memories in the inscription. You are too a child of the forest. Since you were reading my inscription, your remembrance, Marana, is gone, right? Or perhaps you're here to put an end to it? There are many stories I wish to hear. Is Araja's dream beautiful? Oh my god, are Rana and Arami doing well? I'm sure the new songs born to this world are absolutely beautiful. There's no rush to tell me anything, for I hear no more and see no more, but fret not, for we shall meet in Sarva. When the time comes, you can take your time to tell me stories of the earth. This inscription is the work of Araji, Ariyama, and myself. Our pride and joy, it's yours now. May the new Vanarana never experience Marana's corrosion, and may the old stories, Vanarana, never be forgotten alongside it. So they're saying that like the dreams and the stories are both the Vanarana. Like that's why they're replacing these texts here. The inscription's gone. Don't worry. Thank you. Oh, they're saying thank you. Where'd you go? Yes, think this home may be planted to have any of rabbits here. His memory is gone to place of time. The rabbits is full bloom. They're all gone now. So and again, like these R&R quests, like they drop so much lore that like I could be getting stuff wrong all the time. So I have no problem. Look how crazy this looks as well, though. Like with all the trees as well. So cool looking. That shield just like Arana's, and it can resist the withering too. It's similar to Arakalari. See, yeah, it's the one thing I will always like say is like I feel like the text goes by way too fast when you're going through this game, and like you can never like truly read it. When Arana witnessed the moment of Lord Verdu healed the land and transformed the golden lands from deserts, forests filled with vitality, so Araka already gained its ability. So it was Verdu. It sounds complicated. Can't you just call it the Song of Marana Defeat or the Arana Song of Life or something like that? Yes, the Song of Life is a very nice name. Let's call it that. Paimon is very good at naming things, so we just renamed it because of Paimon.
The night is cold.
So the source song, then we can say, is the song that that changed the landscape to being more full of life. I'm so curious, why have you changed so much, Arama? Little Nara Grow learned a lot, possess many memories and change, even if the change is slow. When you look back, you'll find that things like transformation from seed trees. So it's like you just grow up. From sunrise to sunset, I gained centuries worth of memories, and that's why Paimon thinks I've changed a lot. But there's no need to worry. That's so convenient. If only people could gain knowledge of that. Why does that sound so familiar to Paimon? Oh my god.
Teamwork is trick. Why do they not use it?
Cry loud.
Yeah, I do wish that like in those cases, and I have no problem just saying it, like guys, it's like I do wish in those cases when it comes to like the text that shows up on the screen that like is actually very important lore. Like I wish that like in just those cases they could have that voiced. And it's not because like we can't read, but generally what tends to happen is that like when you're going, especially following someone, like every time you go close to the person you're following, they move a little bit forward. So you're gonna eventually, especially in this area, you're gonna eventually move into some enemies. And I would love if they could like Farazan was gonna get destroyed with that no matter what. I would love if you could like have that voice, or at least like have it like on the screen so you had to press like a certain button to click forward. That would be really cool. That'd be seriously very cool. Because there's lots of cool lore there. The idea like I guess the source song is what created the thing, and I guess like it's Paimon's renamed it as well, which is very beautiful. Maybe the source song could be different as well. There's like so much like different pieces of knowledge going forward. Is this another area? Look at this, it's like completely blank. There's an inscription remembrance over there too. And it's like in these homes also. And it is so beautiful that this inscription, the first inscription we saw was someone being like, I hope everything is well. Like thinking about everyone else also. Try to sense the memories of the inscription. Araji really wants to see Vanarana filled with many, many flowers again, and birds on the green trees while Nara sing with us under the trees. Marana is really terrifying, but thinking about scenes like that make it less scary. Aryama said that Araji is very brave, and that Araji should think about happy things when afraid. So Araji decided on the inscription content, with the hopes that it will bring courage to you who have come to Vanarana that is beautiful no more. May the green fields and mountains never wither. May the streams stay clear and the flowers remain in bloom. Again, they're thinking about like what Vanarana is withered. Yes, once Marana is gone, in time this place will be filled with life again. The grass will sprout from the ground and withered trees will grow new leaves. If you have to know why, it's because life will always overcome death. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Again, this message we're hearing as well is like hoping that everything turns out okay. Look at that. The withering is really terrifying. Paimon doesn't know what we should do without Rama's power. If only everyone sooner had this ability, no one would have to worry about the withering that way. True, that would fill the world with little balls and rings of green, and both Nara and fungi won't have to fear the Marana anymore. That'd be very good and green. It almost sounds a little too healthy. Yeah, I'm reading in my normal voice, obviously, just because like it goes by so fast that I don't want it to like, you know.
I'm going in. The night is cold.
You get it though. I think you guys get it.
The wind rises.
I don't have to explain it to you. Yeah, I'm so interested to see. It's not just collecting memories and dreams, but it's part of Arana's life. I hope you cherish it. Thank you so much. I do want to learn more about the Sealy stuff and like maybe like learn. I hope it is like to do with that, because again, if they mention the friends in the desert, I have to believe that it is, you know, what they've been talking about as friends through this whole game,
Don't be scared.
which is the idea of Rukkhadevata.
Not now.
And you know, the likes of Rukkhadevata and sorry, I'm just a little distracted here with this fight. Rukkhadevata and King Dezhra and all that. I know we can shoot this guy down as well, by the way.
The night is cold.
I'm just very worried about Farazan. I hope we get to see more of that.
Fallen Fury.
And here's another inscription as well. The final one as well. Try to sense the memories in the inscription. We will be victorious. The living will overcome the dead. This is what he just said. And we'll meet again in Sarva. Again, this idea of meeting once again in Sarva is such a beautiful sentiment. Friends will stroll through the forest again. That which is good will return, and the painful memories will vanish, just like a stream purifying itself, or a withered tree sprouting once more. This is my inscription. Goodbye. We all have inscriptions now. Thank you, Nara and Wonder and Paimon. We've all three now. We can go and undo the seal in the memories of the past. The seal was beneath the large tree, but all that remains after the disaster is probably just an empty shell. Go forward along this path and we'll arrive at the seal. Oh, are we jumping down in this? I think we are. Oh. And is that a seal? Is this a seal? What a huge hollow tree. It's gigantic. It's all thanks to you that I've been able to witness the old Vanarana and lay eyes on original home. Thank you, Nara, Wonder, and Paimon. It's no I wanted to see this too. Like, it's so good that we could bring you back here and it means the world to me, but I definitely wanted to see this also. Thank you, Arama, Raji, and Arama. Thank you for guarding the seal. Marana eventually managed to escape to the outside world, but it's not your fault. Oh my god. Now I shall undo the seal which has existed for hundreds and thousands of moons. May the new dreams never experience Marana corrosion, and may the old stories be forgotten alongside it. May the new dreams never experience Marana corrosion, may the old stories be forgotten alongside it. May the green fields and mountains never wither. May the streams stay clear and the flowers remain in bloom. Friends will stroll through the forest again, that which is good will return, and the painful memories will vanish, just like the stream purifying itself, or a withered tree sprouting once more. It's basically saying that, like, everything should stay green forever. I know it's a basic, like, understanding of it, but the greenness of it, like, will make sure that, like the flowers get to remain in bloom, the memories get to stay intact. The seal's been lifted. Its path forward is downward? Yeah, the second seal is up next. Let's go. Let's go together. Marana corrosion exists in the air. Too. Don't stray too far. This place is so deep. It is very deep. Look at that. Look how you're zooming along. It's used in from the times, but it's really desolate. This is such a beautiful journey we've been on as well. Like, it's so glorious. And here's some guys here. We love them.
Behold! You dare to gaze upon me?
Holy hell, this is like inhabited, like a load of creatures still live here as well. Can you imagine as well? They probably don't know that this is like a desolate place, right? They probably don't know that this is all, and look, the fungi are like staring at the rune guard. Like they're almost gathered around it. Oh my god. The desert. It's here, another tumor of the withering. Take it down. Holy hell.
My guiding stars.
Legitimately like shocking scene. I know like it's related to the desert, and we talked about the sand and how, like, it was the song that, like, how are we gonna get out? We need to get out of this.
Quit following me.
It was over here, wasn't it? That got crazy very quickly. That got so crazy very quickly. This isn't gonna work. Arama, please help. Let me give it a try. Also, it's actually supposed to happen like that.
Warning. Not now.
Huh? What? 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 What was that? Was it the Arkalari? It just... No, it wasn't. Paimon needed help, so I hit Marana very hard. I'm very pleased to say I'm eliminated the evil... You did it yourself? When we never meet again, evil... Arama! If hitting tumor of the withering is very hard, can destroy it. The Arama should be able to deal with the withering once and for all, right? No, it has to be hit very hard specifically. Most Arana aren't that strong. Many suns must pass, the moons and many moons must pass. When the seeds turn to trees, when the streams turn to river, only then will the Aranar possess such strength. Paimon gets it now, but you know, you're speaking normally again, Arama. Used too much strength just now. So many words and memories gone with the wind. Oh my god. Paimon remembers someone saying that memories in Arana are a bank of strength. No, we're not going to say it's Paimon's fault, so what should we do now? The seal is nearby. Many different Arkalari here keep Marana's avatar in, so I sent the evil tumor to damage the seal. That looks like Ardash's stone lock. And this is the flower that sealed Avashada's concourse. Oh, it's the Arama's flower in the past. Many Aranara and Marana fought here, and together they sealed this place. Marana's avatar is very deep underground. Break the seal, then break the next seal, and we can face and defeat it. Leave the seals to us? Whatever the case, let's do our best for a little while longer. We'll eliminate Marana's avatar and get the Bija. Yeah, we can do it. Nara, Wonder, and Paimon, I will stay up and build him strength. I need the strength to face Marana's avatar. Alright. Nara rests so they can build up the strength and defeat the Marana. Nara are amazing. Rest is meant to build up strength. Yeah, but not everyone has to fight the Marana. Is that so? Well, luckily Nara, Wonder, and Paimon rested before coming. We'll definitely defeat Marana's avatar now. There's some tiny lights around that can resist the Marana's corrosion and protect Nara. Wonder and Paimon, you can rest if you want. Thank you so much. Crazy location here. Absolutely crazy location.
Here we go.
Like, and I think it's just as well, like, you know, like, it just being, like, it's such a contrast from what we saw up to this point, and, like, it makes sense because they talked about the desert. They talked about how, like, before there was grass, there was much more desert. There's another one over here. And all the rune guards as well underground, too. We have to break the seal here. Where's the other ones, I wonder? Up above, maybe? We need 3 more. Eula playing this is actually very sweet. I tried to use Eula to break the rock, by the way. But I don't think that's what they were looking for. Exactly. Oh! Okay. The mysteries of this game.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. I'm going in. Shudder.
Yeah, Eula's still so good. And that counts as one of the seals? Oh, no, the other thing, yeah, the other thing counts as a seal, okay. As always, with Genshin, you think a place is deep, and then it's like, oh yeah, what if I was like deeper than you could ever imagine? What if it's like the biggest place you've ever seen in your life? What if the location you were in is bigger than 7 nations? We can't play because he's seen us, yeah. But we'll start with this anyway.
Off we go. Freeze to the core. Crush. Yeah. Beg for mercy. Let's light it up.
I even know one of these to play as well. So we just need 1 more seal. Oh, there it is.
Adventure adventure time.
Do you have to do the same thing every single time? What is happening? So in this one, goes to this one. Which will then in turn go to this one. There we go. Very simple.
Destiny has brought me hither.
It's brought us hither. Here we are. Destiny's brought us hither. Okay, watch this, guys.
We go. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
And then we have another song here as well. Probably break another seal.
Shut up. More speed.
Can I use it during combat? Dude, this dude's not in combat. If this dude's standing there, it's not in combat. Whereabouts is the candle? Where did we light the candle? There it is. I love the way it does this as well. It's so cool.
More speed.
Arama, did we do good? We're back. How are you feeling? I bet there's some strength. I'm fine. I could sense the seal's broken. I'll leave the rest to me. There's so much sand here. I think we used the stone and soil. It used to be stone and soil, but Marana took away the life and moisture in the soil, turning it to sand. Marana hates sand. If only you could see this, he does. He does hate it. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. See what? See sand vanish. Wait, what? You're gonna vanish the whole sand? Look at that, it's so pretty. With a bunch of rune guards there under it as well. I never thought there was such a deep space beneath the sands. The earth is made of soil, stone, and sand and tree roots. So if the sand is removed, a very large space will appear. R&R and animals can move within it. But more sand should have vanished to make more space, so let's go deeper. Bad sand! It's really terrifying but beautiful as well. So a fierce battle really did occur here. The monsters here and the monsters of Atashri's dream, I've seen them in memories too. The black dogs and huge metal beasts. Let's look for a way further down. Okay. So there was a battle here as well. It's so dark, but it's beautiful at the same time, right? Does that make, like, it makes perfect sense. Like, it's such a dark place. Like, and it looks, like, again, it's sad to see this type of thing. But at the same time, I guess we have to kill this guy, maybe.
More speed.
But at the same time, it's like... Defeat the rune machine. Oh, we have Eula, who's not very good against the rune machines. I should have thought of that.
As you
It's okay,
wish,
though.
mein Fräulein.
She's still extremely good.
Beg for mercy.
You know what I mean? Like, you're talking about the difference between, like, okay, it's like...
Eye for an eye.
They have resistance to our physical attacks, but that's okay.
Vengeance will be mine.
Let's get rid of this stuff as well.
Everybody stand back. Let me weave
The
you a
music as well is so,
Bring
like...
out. By royal decree.
I know, it's so kind of, like, unique, and, like, it feels, like, dangerous. It said rune guards. Rune machines, so... Oh, it's gaining health? Where? From what? From what? Okay. I think it's impervious to pain, though. Oh, it's doing this thing as well, so we have to wait for a couple of hours. The music is so intense.
Let's light it up! Oz, reveal thyself! Wings of darkness! More speed. By royal decree. Beg for mercy. Flood of frost. I condemn you.
Right, shouldn't be able to heal if you hit it with a big shot. That's what we did there. It came back and there's no end to this. What can we do, Arama? What can we do? Wait. That's what they've been doing all this time? That's what they used to seal them? Arama! What? What? Arama? Sand embraced home. That we've been seeing those seals everywhere. Arama just figured out how to do it. Meet up with Arama. This is beautiful, by the way. So Arama figured out how to do it. So canonically, we dropped right down here. This thing that was like around for. So did he only realize it then? Like he gained the memories to do that? The drawings. Now I wonder, Paimon, I'm glad you're right. You saved us once again. Yeah, Paimon's fine, but Wander's always had it rough. Are you all right? Piece of cake. We don't want to worry anyone right now. Paimon didn't expect to see a space like this here. Paimon doesn't sense the withering either. This should be the final seal. Thank you, Nara, Wander, and Paimon, for coming here with me. Marana's avatar should be close by now. Once we feed Marana's avatar, I'll plant a new Ashvattha tree, and it'll produce the bija for us. Let's finish this. We'll help Rana and complete the Aranara's request. Yes! But I don't have enough memories. I don't know how to undo this seal. Don't worry, it's not a big place. Paimon's certain we'll find something if you look around, yeah. Arama, you rest up your strength. You'll need it if you plan to fight Marana's avatar. Alright, rest well. I'll rest well. I took a little break, and I'm back here again. I wanted to make sure I was fresh, especially coming into the last stages of this mission here. I also picked a different team just because I feel like poor Eula, you know, the physical attack is not good against the rune guards, but we'll, you know, I didn't want her to, like, not be at her best. It looks like something you'd see in an adventurers camp, but the books are full of crooked drawings and mostly of Aranara's doing something. Speaking of which, why are their adventurers so fond of bringing a stack of books with them when they go camping? Never mind the fact that their tents are open in all directions and block neither wind nor rain. Why must they bring a stack of books? Interesting. I wonder if that's like Wander talking to himself, actually. Like to himself being like, oh, why did they do that, you know? Cool and clean water. It's impossible to tell where the water came from. This seems to be the home of some Aranara. It looks just like those houses in the Vanarana, but its owner is nowhere to be found. If Aranara don't need rest, why do they need houses? I mean, I wonder if it's like to feel more at home. You know, to feel like more like they are, you know, like they have somewhere to go. And maybe it is like something they got from the humans as well, when they were living with the humans. A chair. This looks like a very ordinary chair, but both sizes and workmanship clearly indicates meant for humans and not for Aranara. Okay. Let's go start here. A slightly crude mural of Arana with golden Arana among them. They seem to be happily celebrating something, yeah. A mural of these three Aranara and the golden Aranara. They seem to be entering a huge whirlpool. A mural of many Aranara with their fronts or backs facing something strange. There's a golden Aranara with them. Yeah, the golden Aranara, this one here, and it's painted to make sure it's in gold. For 4 Aranara, a golden Aranara in a column, or is it a tree trunk? It's hard to tell, since the drawing is rather vague. The scene looks somewhat familiar. A mural of some Aranara forming a circle. Palmer can't find these. Maybe discuss with Arama. Now we know that like there was the talk of a golden Nara, but the golden Aranara is a little bit different. There aren't any clues. I see, but this place is very calm, very good. Yeah, but it must really be difficult for you to keep the ring up and fend off the withering or Arama. I'm fine. Being with Nara, Wander, and Paimon is a very happy thing I won't forget. I appreciate you so much. I recovered some strength while resting, so I remember now. This used to be the Aramuhukunda's home! Wait! Wait! This is the one from before! Whoa, where did you come from? You're Aramuhukunda! We met you in the festival of Utsava. Oh my god! You still remember? That gladdens me. You made a garland from my flower and the flowers of many Aranara. To me that is a great honor. Arama made the garland. Holy hell! I just thought it was going to be like some subtle thing that was never going to be called back to again. Aramuhukunda, I heard so many stories about you, and I played with you in the memories of the Arama and the others. Then you inherited their memories, I see. As a part of theirs, this fills me with pride. I cannot believe that. Yes, but during the battle here, old Vanarana, many memories vanish like fruits falling from the ground or clouds blown away by the wind. I see, they won't be sad about it, and you have no reason to either. There's no end to the precious memories you can create and the strengths you can gain while you're with your friends. True. This is crazy good. I literally thought it was going to be like this subtle thing that was never going to be talked about again. I understand. Arama was really impressive when he took down that tumor of the withering with just one punch. He did the same to the rune grader too. He's really helped a lot. Very good, Arama. It's just as I heard in Sarva. You're a brave Aranara. Nara Wander Paimon, intentional or not, it fills me with great pride. I've always wanted to hang out with Nara friends here. Oh my god, do you know how to break the seal? We can hang out. Let's just hang out later. But we've got to break the seal here and defeat the Marana's avatar first. Worry not, I know why you're here. The Ashvattha tree told me many things before I used what strength it had left to give Arama the fruits of the dreams. This is so cool. Like, isn't it just, like, isn't it mind-blowing? Literally, like, the first Aranara. Go to the cave and you arrive at the place where we defeated the sealed Marana, hundreds of years ago. It hasn't fully recovered yet, but there's no time to lose. We gotta break the last seal and defeat it as soon as possible. Only then can the new Ashvattha tree grow and produce the Bija. And I am the final seal. I am the one who's keeping eye on Marana's avatar, and yes, its strength still seeps through the sand like water creeping through Sarva. I will undo the last seal and open a path for you. I'm certain that you can defeat it and put an end to this final enemy. Oh my god! Alright, Wander. The seal is gone. Thanks, Aramuhukunda. Aramuhukunda. Do not worry. Rather, it is I who should say thank you, not a Wander. Paimon, I have a question for you before you go. Please, any question. I'm busy preparing a new environment, comfortable for Nara, just for your visit. But I've not travelled alongside Nara for too long, so I do not trust my own judgment. Nara and Paimon, do you like this place? It's really nice and relaxing. There's anything to eat, but Paimon thinks it's pretty nice. What do you think, Wander? I like it. I can say I like it. You're not very fond of talking. Quite unlike Nara Varuna, she kept talking about her brother. She was terrible an example of Arbasati and the others. She was a terrible example. So that's why they talk so much? Is it because she talks so much? Oh my god, she talks about us all the time. So this place, the reason why there's a chair here that's for a human, the reason why there's a home here where you can sleep, all this stuff, is because Aramuhukunda wanted to create this place so it could be comfortable for Nara. And you were with Nara Varuna. And again, we find out Nara Varuna talks a lot, which is such a subtle detail about a character you can learn, but also like talks about us a lot. My only regret is meeting you in an age like this one. Or should I say that we had met... Oh look, zoom in on the chair, because it just represents the care that they have for Nara. I could have introduced Nara Varuna to you. How wonderful that might have been. Oh my god, our sister! I could have introduced your sister to you. But I wouldn't be able to meet Nara Wanderer and Paimon if they came from a different age. That's true, Arama. Indeed. The music is beautiful here. It's very subtle. So this is fine. It was a little short, but I'm still very happy to have a conversation with you. Thank you. It was beautiful. So glad to have a conversation with you. That's why before they were like, so they still have those customs. Wow. You know? He directly knew our sister. Our sister talked about us a lot. I talked too much, and that's why she said that's why the other Nara talk so much now, because they learned it from her, causing mischief. Nara Wanderer and Paimon, go on ahead. I have something to give Arama. Oh, that's beautiful. I understand. Nara Wanderer and Paimon, please go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. Alright, be quick. We'll defeat Marana's avatar or we'll defeat Marana's avatar on our own. Leave Aramuhukunda's home. Can we talk to you one more time before we leave? This is so mind-blowing. I'm glad you understand. Arama, help your friends let the new Ashvattha tree become the anchor of the Ara's dream once more. I'll live up to your legacy, Aramuhukunda. Aramuhukunda's name has filled us with courage since many, many moons ago, and this will not change for many moons to come. And again, an appreciation for the past. We will defeat Marana's avatar with your memories. I hear everyone call out to you, and it fills me with more than just courage, with pride as well. I believe in you, like clouds know they have to release rain. The rain knows that it must fall to the ground. Meeting all of you made me realize that the time has finally come. I'm very happy. Now I can finally return to Sarva and meet Nara Varuna again. Oh! I don't think he understands that Nara Varuna is still here in Tevat. But what? But then we have to come to grasp with the idea that something happened that has let Nara Varuna stay alive for this long, or at least pass through ages. Something has happened. This is insane. Absolutely insane. What the hell is that? Look at like the smoke seeping through, or like I guess the fog seeping through here. We're surrounded by desolation again. Yeah. Go to the deepest part of the cave.
Too slow.
Land of grounded dreams, what the hell? Look at this! What's this? This is where the last war ended. They crushed Marana's avatar and imprisoned here with the 4 seals. Wait. So, if the Rune Guardians were involved in this war, does that mean that at this time Nara Varuna, or our sister, had control of some of the Rune Guardians? Is that what we're getting at? Again, if I'm wrong, please correct me. No, do not feel bad about correcting me. Oh my god! So is Marana's avatar in there? It's like black. Marana's a corroded Vasara tree that was meant to grow atop it and gain possession of its bodily form. If left unchecked, it'll eventually eat away at all the life on the earth. This is not its full strength, and now is the best time to destroy its avatar. With defeated, we should be able to obtain the Bija. Come now, Wanderer of Paimon, let's get going. You speaking normally again, Arama? Insane. So is that what it means? That like there was... Oh, it's just activated itself. Is that what it means? And now we're actually, by the way, we're actually literally just us now. This place is under the influence of the withering. Be careful, Wander. It's gorgeous but dark at the same time. So what's inside, and we're going to turn this into a tree to suppress Marana's avatar, but Marana has all but eaten the tree away, so it's ready to come out. You feel it getting closer to Marana's avatar. I cannot get over how pretty this is in the dark way, if that makes sense. I like we're swimming across this too. Look at all this. This is not normal. How absolutely stunning. Like, again, stunning in an absolute scary, disgusting way, if that makes sense. Like, it's like, it feels like dark. It feels like almost like there is like a poison here. Incredible. Oh my god, look at that, it's purple. It's purple. Oh my god, what is, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Huh. That's the avatar. I was like, oh, we're just going for it. Wait, we're us though. Wait, we're us. What do you do? The shoe was destroyed space container. To do so, oh, good. Wait, to follow. Oh my god, what? What? The music will demonstrate to farming, restore your fighting, lessen your burden in combat. Yeah, there's like rune guardians all over the place. Do we have to fight as us? Oh god. Do we have to fight as, oh my god, do we have to fight as us? Oh god, oh god. The music as well. And it's seeing us from all the way over there. No, 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 please stop. Genuinely scared. Huh? Oh! I have to fight you by myself? I think I'm like level 40. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's actually being very generous here. It's being so generous. This is very interesting. I think it's actually a very cool thing. Like having our character be the one to do this. Right? Because in a way you look at the way, like, you know, at the history of Varuna as well. Like they did it, like the way they did it. Attack it. Oh my god. Look at this boss room. Oh. This is incredible. This is so incredible. Run, 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 run. Let's go. Where's the next one? This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. And we see another one over here. This is so well done. Oh, these guys. Oh god. Oh, actually, again, they're being so generous. They're being so nice. And they don't even have to be. Like, they're being so nice with this stuff. Oh, oh. We didn't have enough stamina to do that. Oh, and there's Big Boy. That's my tree. That's my tree right there. That's my flower. Do you like my flower? And we have our headband still on us as well. We're fighting with all the Arana by our side. Look at this. So sick. Can you imagine there's a timeline where like some other Calvin didn't do this mission? There's a timeline with that.
Propagate.
There's a timeline where like Calvin didn't do this mission. There's a timeline where I never touched this mission, where I never got to meet the Aranara, where I never got to fight alongside them, follow what my sister did. Hear this amazing music. That timeline is the dark timeline, and thank God we're not in it. And we'll never be in it. Oh my god, yeah, we have to get over there again. Oh, you want us to fight him? That's fair enough.
Scatter.
It'll be over soon. So he's talking about like, hey, I'm okay, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Okay, come on over. I freaking it's so cool to fight as like, we should probably level up our main character sometime too, because it feels so good, doesn't it? When I knew not about Genshin, that was the plan. We were like, we're gonna only play as our main character. And then of course, like, things definitely change over time because you learn more about the game. This is one of the best boss fights in the game, by the way. Legitimately, I'm blown away. I think they've really done such a good job with this. They don't even need to give me anything, by the way, for this mission. In fact, I would say if I can talk to Hoyoverse and patch out any rewards for this, any material awards for this whole Aranara quest, don't give me anything. Don't give me gems. Don't give me anything. Don't give me even a bit of food. Don't give me anything. And the reason for that is because this boss battle was reward enough. I am rewarded. I am happy. You do not need to give me anything else. Patch it out. Patch out the rewards. Hoyoverse. MiHoYo. Patch it out. Patch it out, MiHoYo. I can't get over how cool this looks. Woo. Look at us, and we're fighting with the Nara on our head. With their dreams. With their hopes. All they've given us. All that's... Oh, the music as well. They've given us so much. Look at this. We look beautiful. Oh, Arama. Just like I did with the Rune Guardians. No! No, 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 no. What the hell? Arama! Oh my god, Arama! Arama, you beast! Wait. Wait. Those were the Wait. Those were the murals! And is he thinking about all the stuff they give him? Oh my, I've never seen that look of determination on our character's face, and we've been through a lot. He's walking... He's doing the hero walk. Huh? He was doing the hero walk. Did you see that? I have chills.
Germinate.
The murals on the wall. That was what was happening. That was what we were seeing. And they were like... Right? Even at that, even if it's just us thinking about what they've done for us, it's amazing too. Everything we've been through with these people, everything we've done. I can barely breathe. Take this. I can sense a great power. I bet you can. Oh my god. I'm sure Nara wanted to defeat it. This was incredible. Holy hell! Oh my god. Arama! Now we have to destroy Marana's avatar. Now peace should be restored in the forest. I said we was mostly due to your efforts and courage. Are you kidding me? It was everyone. I fought with everyone by my side there, just as my sister did. They gave me the courage to keep going. Yes, all the things we had in the past. Maybe it wasn't about the murals, but all the stuff gave us the stuff we had in the past. Each flower is connected with the heart of an Aranara. One could even say that garland of these flowers, woven together, can form the door to the Aranara universe. When we put on the headband, the tree saw us as an Aranara. So when we have that headband on, we were an Aranara. We were the golden Aranara. In the murals. As long as it connects us, we can support you when you're in need. Lend your strength to conquer nightmares. Help you through the dark days and fill the void in your heart. My heart is so full, it's going to explode. They're no longer, those who no longer dream and thus can no longer see us, those who have accepted fate and stopped searching for a way forward, and those who wallow in fear and pain, their hearts have hardened, unable to get help from these flowers. It's because Nara is kind and honest, and because Nara Wonder is Nara Wonder, that Garland could serve its purpose. You guys give so much credit to the world and people around you when you were the most amazing creatures that ever lived. Nara Wonder is Nara's friend. We won't leave our friend alone to fight the Marana. Eliminate all evil for a brighter and pure world. I was not alone. Well, Wanderer Paimon is best friend, so of course he's the best person ever. Anyway, Tanari also said there'll be new withering zones. No new withering zones. Paimon guessed the withering business has finally settled once and for all then, right? Yes, may we never meet again. Marana. Many Tanya and Marana remain in the forest, but we defeated the greatest one, which feels so freaking good. I can sense all the memories about the Rana and Sarva have completely erased. In this case, even the memory of fear of death that dwells in things cannot... That is incredible. That is incredible. So they erased it in the memories of the Sarva. So now no one can even remember this. There are still many... Not remember this, but remember the fear that it brings. There are still many things in the world that covet life, but I believe that there will always be someone as golden as the sun. Just like Nara Wonder and Nara Voodoo, so wouldn't worry about it. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, frick. Today's forest has a bright future ahead. As long as what remains of Marana is cleared, the children of the forest will be able to enjoy an abundant sunshine and rain. Yes! Well, anyway, now the Marana's average is destroyed. The next step is to plant a new Ashvattha tree for the Bija, right? Yes, please wait here for one while I fetch our Arana. Arana, right? We've got to use Arana's memories to produce the Bija. But isn't Arana around Vimara village? How are we gonna... And there's Arama goes. Where'd he go? Oh. They are like the most wonderful, mysterious, beautiful creatures ever. Now I wonder, Paimon, Arana sensed your battle against Marana's avatar. You and Arama are very brave. How did you come all the way here just in a second? I've received Aramukunda's memories. Through them, I learned how to use Sarva to travel through the forest in a flash. This particular Arakalari is called teleportation. Well done! Arama is amazing. Aramukunda must be so glad you were the one receiving his memory. Arana hasn't teleported in a long time either. Does it feel good? Next, we need to plant the new Ashvattha tree. Paimon remembers that Arama talked about those seedy thingies. Seeds know they have to grow into big trees, bear lots of big fruits. Thank you, Arama. Arama is amazing. No problem. I will grow into a new Ashvattha tree. Bear the Bija using your memories. And dream. And use my roots to reconnect the corroded bridges between dreams. Oh no. I can't deal with what this game does to me sometimes. I don't... Arama is the seed. Having absorbed the memories and energies of Aramuhukunda, the Ashvattha tree, and the Vaspa fruits, I have now become the strongest seed in the forest. Paimon doesn't understand. I was planning to build up my memories with my own eyes and body for several decades or centuries, and then embrace the land and grow into a beautiful Sara tree. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have the honor to heal the forest by destroying Marana's avatar. or become the king of Visara trees by collecting all these precious memories. So the Visara tree Navach's concourses were all once Aranara, which is freaking insane, man. They were all once Araji, Aryama, and Arama. The Vasama fruits in their memories. But if you turn into a tree in Arama, you would lose the ability to run, talk, and sing. Though I did not spend many days as a seed, the days I spent with you are 10 times, no, 100 times more precious than the days I spent before. That's not fair. Paimon still has plans to hang out with you. I see. I understand, Paimon. Nara Wanderer and you are my friends. This will never change. With all these memories and energies I've received, I'm now able to see many scenes and stories in Sarva. Let me tell you one. No, please don't. Hidden in the golden sandstorm, the eternal oasis was devoid of life. The oldest root of all plants, who no Aranara had the pleasure of meeting, lay dormant in the sand. The vegetation that once covered it all had died, but reduced to grains of sand. Just as Marana whispered, all good things must vanish. But you should know that as dark as night is, the stars will shine and the sun will rise. Death longs to dominate all, but life will not fade. Just like the yellow leaves that fall down shall nourish greener trees, their fruit shall sustain sumpter beets, foxes, and forest boars, while they should feed enriched bull and tigers in turn, and so the forest always teems with life. Once the land was polluted with toxic blood, like Nara Aranara too, thought that was the end of the world, but now even the memory of it is gone. The forest today is even more luxuriant than it was yesterday. In the end, all that remains is beautiful. Those who part will meet in Sarva again. One day our dreams and memories will intertwine and the blossom of the numberless branches of Sarva. Wouldn't that be great? I don't want this Ardar request to end at all. I freaking love these guys so freaking much. I really do. Paimon understands, but... Alright, Paimon understands. You're the best seed, Arama. You'll definitely go into a great beautiful tree. And even when you turned into a tree, please don't forget Paimon and Wanderer and the adventures we had together. Goodbye, Arama. Thank you, Nara Wanderer and Paimon. It's been a great pleasure to meet you. Oh my god. What the hell? I don't think I've cried this hard ever in Genshin. I promise I will turn your memories into the most beautiful, robust Bija. I believe you, Arama. I've never cried this hard in Genshin. Oh god. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. Arama. Arama's going to do our Ashvattha tree. It's small enough, but the roots are deep and strong. After many, many moons, it will surely grow to be big and beautiful. Already, once in the memories and dreams, Rana is the source of strength. If you give those memories up, you'll forget Rana, won't you? And the children of Amara village too. Why is this game just like twisting this knife over and over? But friends are more precious than memories. You can always make up for lost memories, but not a lost friend. I want to help Narana. She's the same name as Rana. She is Rana's friend. And even if Rana doesn't remember, you will, as long as you remember. Your memory will one day grow into a ripe, robust fruit. What should we do? Arana has taught you the rhythm of the great dream. Do you still remember it, Nara Wonder? Just play the song to Arana and Arama. Oh, they're making me do this now? I can't believe, like, I guess I can't believe that the Aranara would maybe, because I think is I've cried many times in Genshin before. But just like, in the most disgusting way possible, I don't think I've looked this ugly through my whole time in Genshin. And boy, I've ugly cried. We finally got it, the precious Bija. We've certainly come a long way. Now we need to just give it to Rana, right? No! Who are you? He doesn't remember us. An Ashvattha tree is strange. Ashvattha tree shouldn't be here. Golden hour, white floaty. Arana doesn't recognize you, but you look familiar. Who are you? So Rana didn't really forget anything. Paimon's name is Paimon. He is Wanderer. We're your friends. This harbor believes you smell kind. Arana understands that there seems to be a hole in my heart, which important memories slipped away, but seeing you in the Ashvattha tree, Arana understands much more now. Arana saw that you took the Bija, yes? Arana gave memories to the Ashvattha tree to grow in that fruit, to help a friend. Clever Argy, so you remember that friend? No, but it's okay. You have the Bija, so you must be friends. That Arana trusts. Arana trusts in Nara that the Ashvattha tree recognizes. Please take the Bija to Arana's friends in need. We will. Arana, come with us. Your friends must want to see you again. Arana doesn't want to go. Arana has forgotten. If my friends see that they've forgotten, they'll be sad and think that Arana doesn't cherish them. The friend you wanted to help is a great person. A great Nara. Even if you forget her, Arana would still want to be your friend. So let's go together, alright? Okay. You are Arana's friend, so Arana believes you. Is that here? No, it's above ground, isn't it? Yeah. I am, like, again, like I said, for some reason, like, I've cried many times in this game, guys. I have no problem saying that I've cried many times in this game. Like, just with the Scaramouche quest we were just in, like, I was hegging it. Like, all these, like, I've cried so many times in this game. This is Arana's Arakalari. Is she Arana's friend? Nara friend? Yes, now wonder. Use the Bija. Here we go. Oh my god, what a long journey. Oh my god. Are you awake? Can you hear me? Oh, did I fall asleep again? Where am I? Hey, Wanderer Paimon, I'm so glad you're alright. I was worried about you would be affected by the withering and... Rana, you have no idea. Rana, is that you, Arana? Oh no. Hello, Nara friend. I've always been waiting for you. You know, I had this long dream where I met you for the first time. In the dream, I got lost in the forest. I couldn't find my parents on my way home. I was crying. You heard it and found me and sang to me. That's what we saw. We saw that. Then we became best friends. I often came to hang out with you in the forest. You gave me a flower as a gift and you taught me so many secrets of the forest. Like how star streams are a reflection of the stars in the sky. Like how seeing the Pala lotus bloom. Seeing the new planet lotus in bloom will grant you luck until the next moon rises. That's it. And then I dreamed that. I dreamed that I grew quickly into a reliable forest watcher who could protect everyone of Amara village. Reliable grown-ups don't believe in forest fairy tales. Yes, they do! I dreamed that I forgot all about you. I came to think that the stories about Arana were just fairy tales for children. That the forest was just land with many trees. And there was no such thing as magic. I was so scared when I woke up. Scared that I'd forgotten all about you. This song. I wouldn't know what to do when that happened, but thankfully it was just a dream. I'm so relieved to see you again. Marana, where have you been? I've been waiting for you. For taking me to the forest, the magical forest full of mysteries that only appears when I'm with you. Sorry, Arana no longer remembers. He doesn't. Huh? Yeah, Rana, it's not, I guess it's Rana's fault. Here's what happened. Oh my god. The fungi in the forest, the fight the rain's end, the end, yeah, it's telling about everything. We went through so much. So it was I who forgot everything. This song is so sad. Usually grows from memories. Paimon thinks that Arana must treasure those memories of you greatly, which is now how the fruit could help you to bring back some memories while I was healing you. Thank you, Wonder Paimon. You went through so much trouble to help me. Don't mention this is the most rewarding adventure so too. You can say that 1,000,001 more times. But we're also going to say this. Thank you, and sorry, Rana. How could I forget about you? You must hate me, don't you? Rana doesn't know. Arana has forgotten. But it's okay since past Rana was willing to let memories go for Rana's sake. Kurdar knows that you're the most important Nara, and even more precious than memories. Holy crap. Paimon's not sure if it's fair to Rana to say this. But Araja said that Arana have long lives. Paimon thinks that you two can still create many precious memories together, just like Paimon and Wander do. You're right. We still have lots of times with each other. We can explore the vastness of the forest, the world, and the future together. Arana's going to get to go around with a Nara. An adult Nara. Yes. Marana, so the withering problem is pretty much settled while I was asleep. I don't have to thank you, Wander, Paimon, all the Aranara. I know it seems impulsive, but I would like to go on a journey with Arana. That would be so beautiful. I'm just worried that the children of our village might be put at risk again. Paimon also forgot to say we still haven't solved our bad guy problem. Already have some clues about who we're up against. Why didn't Paimon know anything about that? Who? Leave this one to me. There's no hard evidence yet? Right. I believe you, Wander. This might come strange, but I do think that this bad guy did bring something other than trouble. I mean, if the children hadn't got lost, I wouldn't have increased my patrol frequency. And if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have run across those fungi and met two kind and honest souls who would never leave someone in need behind. It all happened so I got to know you, Wander Paimon. You've just been such a great help. You saved me and helped me reunite with my best friend. I can't thank you enough, Wander and Paimon. It's okay, Rana. That said, Edith and Kavis and Subde are going to miss you if you leave. They are stronger than you think. And they know Wander too. Besides, it's not like I'm never coming back. True, it's not goodbye. It's see you later. I will return one day and tell them tons of great stories. I will introduce Arnar to them just like Arana did to them, just like I introduced Wander. That's good, that's good. Paimon was getting worried that you wouldn't come back. So Rana, will you go travel with me? Of course, look at this little thing. You've lost so many memories because of me. But just as Paimon said, we can recreate our memories together and fill the void in your heart. My name is Rana. Would you like to be my friend? Yes. Narana, we used to be friends, and we'll be best friends again, you sweetheart. Look at that. From Rana's chest glows a light of warmth and heartbeat, faint yet bright. She tries to touch the light with her hands, but the light source burrows into her hands as if consciously. When the light fades out, a delicate ornament appears in her hand. What? That's a vision. What? It's the first time I've seen something like that happen with her own eyes. So my wish was recognized by the gods. You have a vision, Rana. What? Now this is going to embark on my journey with no more worries. I should even be able to handle the remnants of withering just fine. If only you could look as good as in a fight as you want. You will. Rana. Holy frick. I got so many things to do first. First, let everyone know I'm awake. Oh, I need to tell Tanari about my plans to travel. Thank you again, Paimon, Arana, and thank you, Wander. Thank you, Golden Nara, Wander, and Paimon. Arana's lost his memories, but Arana knows that you were a good Nara. You helped Arana meet Narana. Arana is so happy. It's been a pleasure to know you all. It has. It's been such a pleasure. I wish you both the most rewarding journey. Rana and Arana. Paimon hopes you enjoy your journey and that you won't forget about us. Do not yield to the wind or the rain. Do not yield to the winter snow or the summer heat. I heard this poem once. Wander Paimon, I'm sure we'll meet again someday. You are stronger than me for sure. We'll see each other again for sure. Oh! Complete. Cool. Oh! And we got the garland. Stories of you and the Aranara? Is that like an actual thing that we have now? A garland woven by the Aranara, by Arama. Garlands of this kind represent the blessing from all Vanarana, and once channeled endless powers during the fight of Marana's avatar, but their blazing light is now faded. Perhaps because they burn so relentlessly. Every flower on this garland is connected with the lovely tiny heart of the Aranara, and all of them together constitute a gate to Ashvattha. I can't pronounce it. Aranara will support those who wear such garlands as friends, to ease the wearer's pain, ward off nightmares, and aid them through the lightless days and fill their emptiness of their hearts. Where was that story of the Aranara, by the way? Here? Stories of you. Many wonderful things have transpired during adventures with the Aranara. In the world of the Aranara, where stories are highly valued, maybe someone is willing to exchange these with you. Maybe so we can exchange them? That whole world quest was some of the most rewarding things I've ever done in a video game. I am so happy, so proud, so over the moon to say that I got to meet these beautiful creatures and learn about their stories and learn about them and truly become friends with them. Oh. Oh, the music. Are they all gone? This music, man. This music. Their light faded. Did it fade during the battle?
Quit following me.
Oh, there's a flower here. And there's no cooking happening here anyway. This is such a special time for me. And I'm so grateful that I got to even like do this. So happy that I got to experience this world and meet with these guys. I started off this quest with a chorus of people having different opinions on it. It ended up being probably one of these most rewarding thing. Again, I have no problem saying it. Like it was so rewarding. No matter what I get at the end of this, like if you can exchange those notes, and if that's what they're saying, like maybe get a prize for it, I'm not sure what happens there. I don't really... Get out of here! This isn't your home! You don't belong here. Because they created a new world of dreams, right? That's what happened with the tree as well. So obviously you're not going to be in this home, but like I just think that you shouldn't be allowed in here regardless of where they are. You shouldn't be allowed in here. No, get out of the ground. Get out. No, get out of the ground. You're not allowed here. You are not allowed in this world. Get out of here. Do not disgrace this world ever again with your presence.
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary, apparently. My face is sticky from tears. I'm so glad that I got to do this. I'm so glad. And again, like I said, you know, Genshin has made me cry so many times before, and you've heard me like in very horrible states before. I think what hits so hard about this one is especially is just like you know, like I go here and they're not here. You know, I can't talk to Arama ever again. And this doesn't feel like a dream. So wait, what if we play the song here?
Quit following me.
No, I don't think it does. It's not activating here. The music is fantastic. Guys, I'm not like I know like we could have ended the episode like a few minutes ago, but I'm just like so mesmerized and like my head is like very, you know, as usual. It's like it's just.
Too slow.
It's a lot. Like, I know there's lots of lore we can break down, guys, but I hope you understand that, like, I hope we got to talk about it as time went, you know, like the little things like that we saw along the way.
Quit following me.
The, you know, whether it be like the stuff with her sister, the idea of a war being waged below with the Marana, the idea of the dreams and forgetting each other, the idea of like of like how the Bija was created, the first Aranara, the song that was referenced by Paimon, or even like the Sealies as well. Like there's so much that unfolded here, and I hope we're gonna get to learn more about some of that stuff too as time goes on. It just made me more interested in finding our sister as well. Like I desperately want to like just be with our sister right now this second. I desperately wanted to be with our sister right now this second. To find out more about this. The Sealy lore, I'm sure we'll find out more as we're going forward. I thought it was so cool learning about the first Aranara, learning all about their culture, learning about their people, learning about how they feel about like the world changing, about the Marana itself. And destroying the Marana's heart, just like our sister like helped fight against this as well and save the forest, just like she did in the Mimitana forest. Like she fought alongside the Aranara before. And that headband they gave us was the sweetest thing. The idea that they can put all of their life force into that and it fades after the battle because they put so much into it. They were with us this entire journey. And I will never forget them because even in the forest, I will remember these creatures. Even here in this forest. Not even just the forest. No matter where I go in Sumeru, I will remember them. My journey is tied to the Aranara. After all, with my garland, I am an Aranara. And that's all I'll ever be. A silly human who is also an Aranara. Guys, I want to thank you so much for supporting this series and supporting this quest. I'm getting sad saying goodbye to this because it's been so long. I've never been nearly crying during an outro just for saying goodbye to a mission. I don't want to say goodbye to it, you know? I don't want to. Before we cut to the end of this, I realized I didn't give my final thoughts on the mission as a whole, because I think that's important to talk about the quality of the mission, because we do that sometimes when it's been so long. This mission itself was very long, and we took it piece by piece, and piece by piece, it is a cultural delight, it is a lore delight, and it is something that I appreciate so very much, because we got to like truly explore a whole entire, not just the culture of the Aranara, but Sumeru as a whole. We got to visit a rune guard. We got to like fight like some amazing creatures. We got to see some amazing boss battles. We got to do some really sweet quests, some really like heavy quests. Learn more about the first Aranara, learn more about the Aranara that came before them, how the Aranara works, have a bit of lore dropped in us that still confuses us a little bit about our sister and the war that took place and all this stuff. All that's still stuff we got to learn. And I will say this, for me, I totally understand completely that some people felt that this was too long. I get it. For me, this was rewarding. And if you asked me tomorrow, right? If you asked me tomorrow to do this quest all over again, I would tell you, no, I'm kidding. I would tell you straight up, if you said to me tomorrow, hey, you gotta start from scratch, do the whole quest again, meet all these guys for the first time ever again, knowing, and I knew that my memories were gonna be erased, and I knew that I was gonna have to do this quest again, all over again. What I would turn around and I would say to you is this: I am an Aranara, and I don't need to rest. I don't need to rest, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again, because I freaking love this quest, and this song is amazing. Thank you. Hello, Alfonso. It's you guys. Wonder, what can I do for you? If you're looking for Rana, she's gone already. I want to talk to you about something. The bad guy hiding in Vamara village. After all, Rana only felt relaxed enough to go on a journey after Warner promised to deal with the bad guy. Exactly, yeah. I guess, like, you know, again, such high emotions, and I thought maybe later on there'd be a mission that would pop up. Like, that had, like, oh, finally time. I see, understand now. Even though I don't have a clue, feel free to ask. That's just what the bad guy would say. First, let's recap what happened. So the first missing child in Vara village was Utsava, right? Utsava. Pine remembers now Utsava. She heard that there were herbs that can improve Amadea's sight, and she sneaked into the woods. That's right. We were worried when it happened and organized a search party. By the way, did that say Timmy? Hold on a second. Sorry for like shouting into your ears there for a second, guys. Did that say Timmy? It did say Timmy. Because I was like, when I picked Sudaba, I was like, wait, was there 4 names? And it wasn't Timmy. What the? I don't think Timmy's all the way to Mondstadt. Timmy's all the way to Mondstadt. Prime members now, Rana did say you organized a search party and brought Curry along too. Who told Sudaba about the herb? Oh no. I did. Sudaba is a good kid. Who cares about Abadia? I recall mentioning to her one day, but I also said, yeah, Paimon knows. She said you told her not to wander the forest alone, but she really cares about Abadia. Any other questions? So who's the second? So it's Kavit, so... Shansha... Leeway, right? Leeway. Okay, so they're like, yeah, it's actually like, I wonder if they're like funny answers. We're not going with funny answers right now, because this is kind of rather serious if you're putting, you know, the village in danger. I'm guessing they're going in order then, so it's Kavis, yeah. He said he was going to see his friend in the forest for his missing sister. Yeah, he didn't mention that. Do you know who Kavis' friend is, Alfonso? How would I know? I didn't find Kavis or his friend in the woods. As you know, he came back suddenly. Not remembering anything, just like Sudaba. See, again, Alfonso's also being very weird. Like, you know, Alfonso was very polite before. Now he's like, how would I know? How the hell am I supposed to know? You got this, Paimon. Kaimon's being the detective. Okay, well, Ethan was supposed to go missing next, but Rana ran into him and brought him back. How did it happen exactly? According to him, he heard Alfonso say that there were huge mushrooms in the cave, so he wanted to get some for Rana. Then the Fatui followed him. He got scared, ran up and ended trapped under the withering zone. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. It was, I think we actually, like, saved him that time. He was in the... It was the time we went into the withering zone. There was a bubble. I remember there was a green bubble. We were with... It was, again, this is 2 months ago. We were in a green bubble. We saved him from the withering, and then he went home. I remember that, actually, yes. What? He went into the withering zone? How come he never told me that? That's unacceptable. What do you mean it's unacceptable? What if he's in the withering zone? How do you make it back? I understand you can master the elements without a vision, but still. Should we tell Alfonso about Arana? He ought to know. What's the answer here? He ought to know? You'll probably find this hard to believe, Alfonso, but there are fairies called Aranara in the forest. Ethan and the gang are friends with them, so the Aranara helped him. Aranara? But going after the kids, the Fatui are so, this Fatui is so despicable. We still don't know who the bad guy hiding from our village is. I think it's someone watching us over there, Paimon. What? Where? Don't tell Paimon it's the bad guy we're looking for. Go check it out. Just Paimon alone? Yell if you're in trouble and I'll be right there. You're small, I can fly. Perfect for scouting. Fine. Can't wander to do everything anyway. Paimon's got this. I believe in you. Paimon leaves excitedly. So maybe it's not Alfonso? Wait, so she... Why bother? She'll be happier if she doesn't know. Let's talk elsewhere. What? Wait, what? So we did that for Paimon? What is this scene? When did you start suspecting me? Is it because Sudaba and Yuthan mentioned me before? You know my name. But Rana never told you my name. What? Or maybe I have great hearing and overheard your name when Rana introduced you to Amadea. She never told Amadea that either. Jesus God, look at this setting. Like, we're like so high up looking at Sumeru City. How careless of me. But besides the Fatui, the Adventurers Guild also has an extensive network. So why do you think I'm an adventurer? Why did you think I'm an adventurer? You seem to know a lot about the Fatui. They're notorious enough for most people to know that. The bottom line is you don't have anything concrete to prove that I'm with them. True, but that's not important. You're right. Only the court demands proof, whereas a keen hound merely needs a scent to track the prey. Yeah, no, you're guilty as sin. Talking like this, look at Celestia up there and tell me you're not guilty. Of course, a clever hound would avoid the scent it shouldn't sniff and as to not run into the dragon at the trail's end. But mere tracker, you're not one to quit. You warned Rana not to patrol the forest. Because you didn't want her to interfere with the Fatui. You're a Fatui. Oh God. There's truth to that, but more importantly, I didn't want her to get hurt. The other Fatui aren't like me. They felt nothing towards her over Mara village. Who are you really, Alfonso? Oh my God. The name given to your birth is buried freezing in the snow. The name granted by my house at the heart of Trofen Schneznef? Trofen Schneznef in the house of the hearth. Your reaction tells you probably encountered my brothers and sister before. Oh, don't tell me who you ran into their status. Should they have revealed their identities to you? Assuming they are still alive, then they would have betrayed Her Majesty already if they're dead. I'd rather not know about it. Assuming they're still alive, then they would have betrayed Her Majesty already, if they're alive. House of the Hearth is a shelter founded by the Knave. Children raised in that aren't related, but our bonds are tighter than blood. After coming of age, those with potential undergo training to become agents, then infiltrate different locations to wait orders. Unfortunately, I was deemed as having potential. Yeah, what is your order, Troffin? Capture Aranara. It's an order from the Doctor! So that we can study the connections between Aranara dreams and the withering. Oh no, you are not catching Aranara for the Doctor. I'm not letting any Aranara go to the Doctor. Weaponizing dreams and the withering seems to be one of his projects. Of course, I and every Fatuus you defeated are his source of study. We can't see Aranara, but Kavas, Sudaba, and Utham have what it takes to befriend them. Oh, you were using the kids? So you let the Fatui abduct them to lure out the Aran... Oh my god! What is wrong with you? Correct, and the Aranara did show up, but their power is truly amazing, able to free those kids right under the nose of heavy scrutiny. The Doctor has eyes on something truly incredible this time. I've got a question for you do wonder. Why would the Aranara erase the abduction and rescue of the Kavas from Sudaba's memory to avoid being exposed? It's because they don't want him to remember anything like that, because they believe that if they show how effective fear can be, it will make them grow up to be able to use fear themselves. They want him to remember anything like that. Aranara don't want him to grow up violent when they grow up. Yeah, exactly. They don't want them to be able to use that when they're older as well. To have that affect them to the point that they will want to commit violence too. I see. So that Aranara is named Rana? That sounds like a lot like Rana. So it's a Rana. A very pretty name. Please thank her on my behalf when you get the chance. Why would you thank her? Vamara Village feels like a real home to me. Rana and Eothan feel like blood relatives I should have had. Kavas and Subadar are my precious siblings. Oh man, but what you did though. I'm sorry, but that's horrible. Having the Fatui abduct these kids. I hope they'll grow happy, healthy, and righteous and kind. You better hope. Even though Arana has made my job that much difficult, I appreciate what you did very much. Oh, I finally get it. Just like you distracted Paimon, the children ought to know the dirty deeds. Ought not to know. Youngster, you should enjoy childhood, do what you like, and see what you want to see. But also remember the dark days. That's the house's teachings. Because facing the darkest of life is inevitable for grown-ups. You need to be prepared as a child so you can protect yourself and those you love. There's other ways to prepare people, though, for the darker aspects of life. Giving them life lessons, making sure they're smarting up, making sure they understand what it's like to go through life without having to freaking traumatize them. Maybe what you're doing also makes sense. If I hadn't grown up in the House of the Hearth and became a spy in Vamara Village. If only I was born in Vamara Village. I 100% believe, 100%, that if you spent enough time in the village like Troffin has, and got to know the people, you would grow attached to them. I 100% believe that, without a shadow of a doubt. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. But I think one of the issues is that it's a pretty unforgivable crime. It's really hard to overlook it at all. You know what I mean? He can't stay in this village. He cannot. All this talk is meaningless from Wonder, by the way. I mean, Wonder spent so much time with not only protecting these kids, trying to save Rana, trying to save the Aranara, to carry out this, to start this crime, to try and abduct the Aranara, which would not be safe in the Doctor's hands, abduct these kids. And Rana was trapped as well. And all this, I'm sorry, but to me, it's just, again, I totally understand where Wander's coming from. I know, I just feel sorry. I wish I'd always been Alfonso, not Troffin Stensnef. I wish I really was born Eothan's big brother. I totally believe you. But what happened was horrible. I had to go away for a little bit, but I'm back. It says, I want to be a good person, but I belong to an organization. I want to be a family to Rana and the kids, but I already got a family I can't turn my back on. So he's saying that no matter what, I'm not going to turn my back on the Fatui. Of the House of Hearth, I think is what he's saying. Many of my fellows have powers rivaling the Lord Harbingers, and are subject to any city or state. That's something even a free honorary knight like you couldn't probably comprehend. I don't comprehend. Nor I'll even attempt to. Again, I'm sorry, but I think it's 100% so right for Wander to feel this way. Because not only has he admitted to helping the abduction of these kids, of the Aranara, of the Fatui infiltrating this village, he's saying I can't turn my back on my family. I understand that he's probably feels like that's the way he's brought up and all this stuff, but this is serious. This is incredibly serious. That's all I got to say. Oh my god. Arana and I both agreed. Battle. Don't come near Vimara village or let me see you again. It's tough. This is a tough choice. Not because, like, here's the thing. I'm leaning towards battle because the thing is, I really feel like it's one of those situations where, like, if Rana wasn't here, if we weren't here, if Rana wasn't here, if the Aranara couldn't help those children, God knows what would have happened. God knows what would have happened. I'm going to say don't come near. I see you, God. You won't see me again. I'm not returning to the Fatui either. Since the Blue Emission, they brought shame to my siblings. Okay. Oh my God. Right. Still, this is no forgiveness for what happened, by the way. No forgiveness whatsoever. But he's like, I'm not turning my back on my family, so maybe he actually is turning his back. Well, he, like, no matter what, he has to. It's kind of like the way, like, Vaughn, like, is like, okay, like, well, Vaughn was going to turn his back anyway because they were, like, going to drop him anyway, and he was learning about his new self. But you know what I mean? It's like, the Fatui really will drop you if you don't have any worth to them. Ethan will probably be waiting for Alfonso to come back forever. Battle, I changed my mind. Holy hell. Going out, Paimon should be here any minute. Goodbye. No. Farewell. Okay. I don't think there was a right or wrong choice there. I really don't think there was a right or wrong choice. Hi everyone, it's post-commentary Calvin, and I just wanted to say very quickly, one of the things I forgot to really expand upon was, like, because we were shocked in the moment and kind of discussed it in the moment, what the Doctor was doing, but I do think it's also worrying that there could be these infiltrated or infiltration agents anywhere in Tevat. If they didn't know it's Alfonso there for the longest time, we might have met a lot of them already. It's actually, when I think about it, it makes me feel really terrified. This game's lore and this game's story just goes deeper and deeper every time we go into it. There's another layer that just scares me every single time. For every time it makes me happy, it scares me just as much. I feel sick, man. That was probably like, it's not, again, it wasn't a tough choice because of like, oh, I want to forgive this character. Not at all. Not at all. It was a tough choice because of like what it would do to the people in the village and what would it do to us. And I think that saying go away, I don't think it's a right or wrong choice, but I do think the choice in the end worked out for myself. Because personally, having him never touch this village again, but also not having him now, knowing how the Fatui work. And I forgot that, I should have like thought of that as well. The Fatui work like that, the way they're like, hey, you're no longer useful to us. You failed in your mission. Leave. So he's no longer going to be like doing anything like that. He can't do anything like that. That's just how the Fatui works. Which kid is this? It's Ethan. Oh my god, right here. Thank goodness Marana's alright, but she suddenly go traveling. Want to go traveling too. About Rana. Thank you, Warner. It's all thanks to you that Rana wakes up again. I'll be a good boy for Grandma, the village chief, and Rana from now on. I won't try to explore dangerous places in the forest. I'll go to be a great man and look for Rana and Rana. Keep it up, Ethan. Thank you, Wonder. I want to be a great person just like you, and help those in need just as Rana did for me. Take these star shrooms, Wonder. Rana says eating star shrooms I picked always lifts your spirits. I hope they can lift yours too. Hey, Kavis. Will Rana come back this time? About Rana. Rana said she's leaving for a trip and she will be away for a very long time, much longer than before. But since I'm older than Sudava and Iotham, I'll take care of her. Oh, thank you so much. The kids are stepping up. Let's pay Rana when she gets back. Take good care of Sudava and Iotham. I will. I'm going to be a big brother, and I'll never leave them behind, otherwise Rana will criticize me. There will come a day when I become Captain Calvis free as seagull. To make it come true, I've been fishing with Dad. These are the fish I caught. I want you to give them... Oh, you give them some fish? Oh, by the way, Sudaba said recently she's learning to cook on her own so that she could be a big girl soon. So if it happens to eat something suspicious she made, well, please don't be hard on her. Wonder. So this is like so cool, like the way like now we have these kids like kind of not growing up, but like, you know, with this mission to grow up and like be, you know, to mission to grow up and be good. And Rana as being kind of like their inspiration for all that she's done for them. It's really, really cool. And then there's Sudaba as well. Oh, it's Wonder. Are you ready to play with me today? About Rana. Rana said she's leaving for a trip. It looked like she'd be away for a long time. It does make me a little sad, but it's just an opportunity for me to grow while Rana's away. That's just such a good way of looking at it. You kids are so good. Once I've grown up, I'll just show you show up in front of Rana and surprise her. I'm sure Suda will grow up to be a great, distinguished lady. Thanks, Owner. I'm learning really hard to become a distinguished lady sooner. I'm learning how to cook. When I tasted the curry I made, my father and brothers all thought it was good after they tried it. They told me not to cook it too often because it's worth being cherished since it's too delicious, but I would surely keep cooking it. Nice. A shrimp curry. Never had it. Never had it before. Yeah, but you can be whatever you want, Sudova. You can, like, honestly, you know, you don't have to be a distinguished lady if you don't want to. You can be a non-distinguished lady if you want. You can do whatever you want. Be whoever you want to be. What? Do I have to warp out of here or something? Or does it take some time for him to leave the village? What is happening here? Does it take some time? And you can't even talk to him. What's? Wait, okay, let's advance the time forward. What's happening? Let's go like 2 days into the future. Cause I'm a little bit weirded out here. Maybe it just takes time for him to leave the village. Why is he here? What's happening? This has to be a little bit of a glitch, right? This has to be a little bit of a glitch. What? Why is he still here? Is this a different Alfonso? Like, what's... I don't understand. At all. Did the game glitch somehow? Wait, okay, I should save and quit, then I'll come back and see if he's still there. Okay, he's gone. He's gone. Okay, it was a save and quit situation. Fair enough. Okay, does that mean the book has changed now that he's gone? Okay, I was like, why is he still here? Has the book changed now that he's gone? No, it hasn't changed. But it's still nighttime, so maybe he's like... But they're always there at all times, though, right? Okay, but he's gone. He's gone. That's at least something. Okay. I was so worried for a second. I was like, why is he still here? That was terrifying. I thought the game was glitched, but I guess like it's just more like the game was like, hey, look, it takes some time for someone to pack up all their stuff and leave the village, I suppose. But yeah, like I wanted to say as well, like, you know, like I said probably in an insert as well, like, you know, if it was away from the village and like we didn't have that conversation about like, you know, protecting the kids and protecting Paimon and all this stuff, and the RR didn't want us to protect us from the darker stuff in the world and things like that, and protect the kids from the darker stuff in the world, it probably would be a different story. And also, like, I just feel like our voice was so hateful, like, which is like, you know, it's so rare for our voice to be that. Like, I didn't get justified, by the way. I'm not saying it's not justified. It's so rare for our voice not to be like so, like, he was just like, I do not care. And there's even like, give us a choice to be like, no, I will battle you. No, I will battle you. I don't know if I made the right choice in the end. Because like, the thing is like, if it was tomorrow, I'd probably make the other choice. I feel like, you know, oh, nice. I feel like in this situation, if you battled him, I think deserved. If you had to leave the village, I think deserved. What he did was horrible. And there's no denying that whatsoever. Once again, being saved completely by my lovely patrons. We have to activate this anyway, but apparently he leaves a letter behind for you in his travels, which is an interesting way of looking. Oh, a viewpoint as well. Wait, look how green it is. This went from being looking like one of the most desolate places ever to being one of the prettiest places in the game. All the like little abyss mages and stuff are like, oh my god, grass. So I guess we'll travel towards there and see if we can find, because it's somewhere in this location. I'm not sure exactly where. Yeah, I actually cannot wait to have to hear you guys' thoughts on like what you guys did and what were your decision-making process there with that character. I guess we can just travel along the trail. Because I don't know if it would, like, I guess we'd be looking for, like, huts or something like that.
Too slow.
Like here? No, but these were houses belonging to the, Aranara.
Behold.
Okay, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Oh, activate this just in case. The villagers. Look at it. The villagers, you like to have nice green grass to travel around in now. They should be thanking us. We'll go on the trail for now, but that might just lead back into where we were before in the pit. But we'll head towards basically here. I can't believe how good this looks, by the way. This is, again, this is what I was talking about, like,
Quit following me.
how good this game is at rewarding you with, like, visual stuff. How, like, at the end, like, when you, oh, yeah, this is not where we need to go. I guess we have to, because we can't go back down there. See, this is still a bit withery, right? But, like, I feel like that's to be expected. You're gonna have a little bit of, oh, we can fight you. What are we doing? It's fun to fight you guys. I don't have, yeah, I was farming a boss for Farazan, so it's good to have Fischl on the team for something like that.
Not now.
Anyway, Fischl's great on the team every day.
Bow your head.
I said bow your head. I said bow your head there, buddy. You know? Just saying. Just saying, a little bow your head couldn't hurt.
Behold.
A little bow your head couldn't hurt nobody. But yeah, thanks once again to, like, because when I got the glitch, I, like, you know, after I, like, reloaded the game, I took a picture of it, and I was like, what the hell's happening? And we were like, oh, it's definitely a glitch. But then I think, like, when you reload, like, I think it's probably, like, contextually, you could say he needed some time to pack. But still, though, I think time to pack when you did those horrible things is like, dude, get out of here. Pack whatever you can in your bag and get out of here. You know what I mean? Oh. Light up the maps of the following areas. Oh, wait, so there's... Have we lit up quite a few maps then? So this is probably the only area in... Or maybe... Wait, have we got everyone Sumeru? Probably not. I say there's still a bit more. Worship statue. Yeah, still not a lot. We haven't got a lot of Seal of Orichalcos here.
Quit following me.
You know what? It's probably around here because they probably thought you would warp here. There it is. I think that's it. Wait! So he was surrounded by these wolves. Or wait, the note was surrounded by these wolves, so I'm guessing he was then surrounded by... Oh my god. Right, so regardless of what happens, this guy either dies a horrific death, I'm guessing by these wolves, or he dies by our hand in the village. I'm not sure which is better. Maybe he doesn't even die during the battle as well, though. I'm just thinking that way, just the way we were talking. I could be wrong. A tattered piece of paper. Where's that? Where's the tattered piece of paper? It's here? A tattered piece of paper left by someone. It seems to be torn from some sheet music that has become rather brittle with passing years. We are children with no kin, the petty servants on whom no light shines. In our left hand is the shield that protects our home, and our right wields the sword that is the will of the polar star. For crowns you wear masks to deplore the twisted logic of the heavens, and false gods, and vanquished foes light at our feet. Let me be the evil amidst the good, the poison amidst the herbs, the wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, there we go. The Mercury in the golden chalice, that's exactly what he was. I shall leave my siblings beyond blood, and fight for parents whose blood I do not share. My dear Shnevznevezes, my brothers and sisters, if I were to one day cease my journey and slumber under the white birch, please carry on without me. So this sounds like it is kind of like something that maybe they might say, like it's a song. So it's a song maybe about his kin in the hearth. Is that what they call it? The hearth and I guess people of Shesnaya, the members of Fatui. And it's talking about, like, for crowns you wear masks that deplore twisted logic of the heavens. So is this like for crowns, instead of crowns you wear masks that deplore the twisted logic of the heavens and false gods and vanquish foes of feet. So it's saying, like, hey, like, we don't adhere to these false gods, and actually this goes against the twisted logic of the gods in the heavens. Let me be the evil amongst the good. So this is like saying, let me be the one who, like, will infiltrate places, who will be the person that people might trust, maybe be the person that like you think is good will actually poison you in the end. I shall leave my siblings beyond blood and fight for the parents whose blood I do not share. So this is like, I will leave my siblings beyond blood. So what can, if anyone wants to explain like beyond the term beyond blood, I guess I will leave my siblings are beyond blood. It's more than blood. It's more than family. And fight for the parents' blood I do not share. Fight for the people, I may not share blood with them, but I will fight for them anyway. And then it talks about how like, carry on without me even though I die.
This is beautifully written, but this type of declaration can never be good. Because it's finding a cause, but like at the expense of others. It's kind of terrifying.
Oh, mine to command. The night is cold.
Unsightly insects.
So this is
Swollen fury.
horrific because whilst we are very like good at fighting these enemies now, right? Like at fighting these guys. We know that before we were good at fighting these enemies, before we had like Vaughn helping us out here. Factually so, I would say. These guys give us a lot of trouble, but not only that, like if we look at the contextual aspect of how these wolves fight, they rip you apart with their claws, they make you bleed. So we can only assume that what happened here
Swollen fury.
was that he was ripped to shreds by these wolves. These wolves don't do a nice little chomp and a death. These wolves are like, we will dominate you. We will end you. Horrific way to die. Horrific way to die. Holy hell, just thinking about it. Like, look. Wait, what? More? Just thinking about dying in that way. Like, and how, like, and I know it sounds horrible to even say, like, how scared you would be. Again, this is not like a, like, yeah, they're not gonna chomp you and that's it. These guys are gonna rip you to shreds. And left behind a note as well, as if they knew they were gonna die here.
Not now.
But they returned as well to the home, the original home of the Aranyaka as well, which is an interesting choice. A very interesting choice.
Take it and have fun. Quit following me.
The way I also see it is, this was a horrific thing, and it was, especially when it comes from orders from the doctor. Like, the doctor is not...
Too slow.
Saying he's not a nice person is not, like, is an understatement. We talked about before how the doctor is the type of person to, if instead of, we talked about with Hypatia, how, like, they were going to transfer Hypatia to a different place, but the way he was probably going to do was put her in a box that says not fragile, and then, like, instead of putting packing peanuts in the box, he'd, like, put, like scorpions, you know what I mean? He's not a good person. What happened was horrible. But I also think we can safely say as well that, like, I didn't want to kill him near Vimara village. If we did kill him. Now again, please tell me if that was going to happen. I just, like, assumed, like, why would we battle him just to be like, okay, whatever, maybe we wouldn't have killed him. Because that's the thing, like, it could have been maybe just, like, a battle and that's it. But I'm assuming that, like, a battle is, like, I don't know. Especially with Fatui members, like, maybe I don't know. I have no idea. Because we haven't really done that before. So it could have been just like a battle. It could have been. But again, we were so close to the village. Telling him to leave ended up with the most horrific death you could think of. Well, out here at least. I don't know, it leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I don't like it doesn't feel good after this, does it? Like, I feel bad. Like, I feel sick. Like, there's no good feelings after all of that. Like, the only good thing is, like, okay, yeah, the kids will be safe now. Rana will be safe. Traveling. She'll be happy knowing that everything's sorted out. But if I told them all the truth, and if they saw me, or, like, again, like, if Paimon knew what happened and all this stuff, I think it would break all of their hearts. For sure. And like the Aranara did, they did not want them to grow up knowing this horrible stuff had happened.
Too slow.
they did not want to grow up with these bad things in their mind, because I think it like they didn't want this stuff to, like, again, to think if you told those kids that like that all this time Alfonso was betraying them and doing all this stuff, and they're gonna think, okay, this person we look up to didn't actually care about us. It's horrible, really horrible. Horrible way to end this. This beautiful quest that was absolutely gorgeous with some of the most beautiful areas in the world, some of the most saddest moments in this game, some of the most beautiful moments in the game. It ends in a very just
Too slow.
sickening feeling, and it's just the truth. And this is where I'm ending. I know I think there's other quests you can do as well, but this is where we're ending it with this quest, and don't feel good. Don't feel good at all. With that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Typhar, to JB Bull, Janet the Banana, the Ghost of Inazuma, Felicitas Felix, Yuld, Radish, Anusa, Shabata Bread, Malcolm Day, Death Trap, and Lynx Markey. And guys, I'll see you so very soon. I think that this calls for a special do the thing. What do you guys think? We should have an R&R do the thing.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
We should have a golden R&R do the thing. Thank you guys for coming along with this journey. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much that I got to share this whole time with you guys.